Warning, this is a get mad. Real mad. What's going on, guys? This is Love Machine. Hope you all doing well. I'm doing well. Ladies and gentlemen, throughout history, people have taken something that was meant to be for something else and use it for their purposes. The Bible. Okay? What was it used for? Spreading enlightenment. Spreading God's word. People have used it for their own agendas. That's right. Jesse Jackson's, your Creflo Dollars, your Al Sharptons, they've used the Bible for their own benefit. Not to help people, not to enlighten people, not to, they've used it and gotten your money from it for their own agendas. See, people will do that because humans have a thirst for power. It's within all of us, We want to feel powerful. We want people to follow us, okay? So, we use things, we manipulate people. Not only do we manipulate people, but we use certain things that was meant for something else to grab people and in order to convert them to our agenda. You're probably thinking, Love Machine, what the fuck are you talking about? What does this have to do with the video, with the title of the video? Well, let me explain. Ladies and gentlemen, specifically ladies, what does feminism mean to you? If you said equality for all genders, I feel so very sorry for you. So very sorry for you. Now let me ask you, from whom did you learn this definition? In fact, how many of you learned it from Lacey Green? That's a lot of hands. Now how many of you learned it from Anita Sarkeesian? Again, a lot of hands. A lot of fucking hands, both from men and from women. Again, I feel very, very sorry for you. But don't worry, Love Machine is here to save you all from embarrassing yourselves out there in the real world. Because with that definition in mind, you're going to embarrass yourself out there in the world. See, I'm going to do you a favor. I'm going to drop the Webster's definition, Webster's dictionary definition of feminism right about now. Got it? Good. Now I'm going to drop another definition of another word, a very long word. Egalitarianism. And I'm going to drop that definition right about now. Got it? Good. You see the differences between the two words? See, one is for women only. It's equal rights. Equal rights for women only. And one is equal rights for everyone. Equal rights. Let me say it again. Equal rights. You're once again probably asking me, Love Machine, what the fuck does that have to do with your little speech earlier? You see, and I respect, there's a part of me, there's a little small part of me that still respects Lacey Green, but fuck Anita Sarkeesian. They're both powerful, and I'm saying powerful YouTube feminist activists. Okay, they're both well known, and they're taking the definition, the very definition from egalitarianism, and placing it on feminism, which again, which I explained in my last video, is one demographic. I'm an equalist, egalitarian, equalist. That's a shorter word for it. I'm an equalist, okay? Feminism, that's wonderful. Women's rights, wonderful. But that's one demographic. Okay? That's one demographic. And they're trying to pull in, trying to do that to pull in more people to listen to them. Okay? They're trying to get more followers from men and women alike. Though feminism is basically equal rights for women. Not for men, for women. Do you know what I call New Age feminism? Not women's rights, women's entitlements. I hope that ruffles some feathers there. I really do. Not women's rights, women's entitlements. See, women, you want to be equal to men, and you are. We've given you rights, and someone in my comments, my comment section below my last video said, you know, what the fuck? We already have those rights. You know, the rights that I explained in the last video explaining feminism. We already have those rights. Yes, you do. So what more do you want? What more do you want? You're right up here with us. You're right up here with us. Yet you believe feminism, New Age feminism, the New Age feminism. You believe that you're down here, and you put yourself up here. Yet you believe you're down here. That you see my problem as an equalist. You put yourself up here, yet your mindset is we're still down here. How? I'm on my Kanye West shit. How, Sway? How? You know what I've noticed about feminists today? You know what I've noticed about y'all today, women? Is that when it comes to feminism, you know what your biggest argument is? Rape. Rape culture. That is your biggest argument with feminism. There's no other argument. Your biggest argument today, when it comes to feminism, is rape. Notice how, whenever you watch a video on feminism, on what people think feminism means, they start off with rape. They start off with how women are being raped more. No. They start off with how women are being raped. Like women are the only ones being raped. On that 1 in 4 myth, that 1 in 4, every 1 in 4 women will be raped myth, that's been debunked. That's been past debunked. Okay? You act like rape is exclusive to one sex. You act like men cannot be, you act like it's impossible for a man to be raped. Children get raped. I skip past this. Not only do you use rape as an argument, you accuse of men of raping. Like only men can rape someone. Like a female can't rape, like a female can't rape a man, or a female can't rape a young boy or a young woman. A female can't do those things. You complain that not enough women are voting. Yet women make up 80% of the people in America who vote. Not only that, you claim that, you know, we're not putting enough, you know, females in like higher positions, you know, like mayors, which is untrue, or presidents. But let me go back. Women make up 80% of the voters in America. Women vote more than men. So how is it that if there are more women voters than there are men, there are still men able to get in office? Why are you still putting men in office if you know there are not enough women voters? You see the problem here? You see, New Age feminism is is this in a nutshell. We want men and women to be equal. Just women are better. You know, I read an article on how women are getting paid more than men, and that's fair. Again, let me remind you that I'm an equalist. Women are getting paid more than men, and that's fair. No, men and women getting the same amount of pay, depending on the job, is fair. If you're a store manager, a male store manager, and if there's a male store manager and a female store manager, they should be getting the same amount of pay. One should not be getting more than the other. Okay? But if there's a male store manager and there's a female assistant manager or a female manager who's below, of course the male manager is going to get more money, not because he's a male, but because he's the store manager. And you're like the front end manager or something. You're a female, you're the front end manager. Of course you'll be getting less pay than him. You're not on his position. Not in the same position. You're not in the same job position. You're not in the same department. Oh, and let me touch on this fucking shit right here. This makes me mad. This shit right here fucking makes me mad. Ladies and gentlemen, if I put my hands on a woman, it's wrong. Okay, if I put my hands on a woman for no reason, and she hits me back, I'm in the wrong. Okay, because I threw the first punch. Okay, but if a woman throws the first punch and I've done nothing to her, and I retaliate, am I still wrong? And if yes, how? You, as a woman, put your hands on me as a man and I've done nothing to you. Okay, let's give you the benefit of the doubt. I said something. Okay. Still, you don't put your hands on me, no matter what I've said. Okay? And if I retaliate to you, if I defend myself from you attacking me, am I in the wrong? No, I'm not in the wrong. Because I'm defending myself from your ass attacking me. Just like you would if I was attacking you. But I guess it's different because you're a female. Ladies and gentlemen, don't get me wrong. I'm not misogynistic and I'm not anti-feminist. I am an equalist. If it's wrong for a man, it's wrong for a woman. There may be some biological differences in our bodies, in our DNA, but guess what? If it's wrong for a man, it's wrong for a woman. Okay? Wrong is wrong, right is right. No matter what gender you are. Now, besides gender, getting back on the topic of feminism and egalitarianism, feminism, again, I will remind you, again, is one demographic. When you take on other demographics, such as gay rights, LGBT rights, disability rights, okay, the rights of those with different, religious backgrounds, or third world rights, civil rights, human rights, you are an egalitarian. You're not a feminist. Let me remind you again. Go back to when I put up the definitions of both words. Okay? Those are Webster's dictionary definitions of the words. Okay? When women are no longer the only demographic that you're standing up for, you're no longer a feminist. You are an egalitarian, an equalist. You are an equalist. You are an equalist. You believe in equal rights for everybody. You drop the feminine, the feminist from your title and become an equalist. You drop the feminine and put in the equal. Okay? Now I know a bunch of you might want to argue with me. I'm only speaking right now in general terms. Okay? I'm still learning. I'm only speaking right now in general terms. Okay? I'm only speaking generally. Most feminists do that. They speak generally. Well, I'm also, as an equalist, speaking generally right now. I'm still learning, and I'm still finding out more things about feminism, or the New Age feminism at least. No, not even New Age feminism. Egalitarianism. I'm still finding out about that. But I'm still finding out about this feminist cause. This I don't even know what to fucking call it. Women's entitlement cause. That's perfect. That's what I said earlier. Women's entitlements. That's what feminism today is. Women's entitlement. I'm entitled to something because I have a vagina. Well, by that logic, I'm entitled to something because I have a penis. In the video with this, I'm an equalist. Women, if you want to be on the same page as men, let us be on the same page, okay? Don't step over us. And if you use the argument, well, y'all been stepping over us for years, does that make you so that makes you better than us? You want to be so better? You want to be so better than us that you want to step on us? Yet, you for equal rights, right? That doesn't sound too equal, does it? That doesn't sound too fair. You want to be on the same page with us, then if you feel you're down there, step up where we are. And if you're way the fuck up there, get off your high horse and come where we are. Because that's where the chaos and confusion starts, okay? When you start thinking you're higher than we are. Because guess what? As a man, I don't think I'm higher than any female. But I also don't think any female's higher than me. Unless you're my mother or you're some authoritative, some family member, authoritative family member in my, like my sister. But other than that, I don't think I'm above any woman, and no woman should think she's above me, because we're humans. We need to be on the same page. Anyway, I'm the Love Machine. Hope you all learned something. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope to see you all again very soon.